Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragonslayer Inquisition. We are back here in Crestwood where we've just met up with Warden Stroud after many episodes of not looking for him. But yes, we found him and we need to go with him and Hawk to the western approach to find out what we can do about this current situation with the Grey Wardens. Apparently all hearing a unified calling that is being kind of falsified by Corypheus at the moment, because they're all just going to lead themselves to their deaths by the sounds of it. But we can stop it. But first, about the calling, indeed. So many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not a part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice. At once unearthly and beautiful, I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It calls around memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts herself into them. So that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognise that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks, they already know. I suspect I will heed the call and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Beran. So it sounds like they don't acknowledge the calling as like an evil, but kind of a necessity in a way. Like natural. It's right. Anyway, let's speak to Stroud and Hawk again quickly.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
So we got Clarel.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem.
Well, she is a mage, so...
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word, but Weishaupt's.
What's it like being a warden? I can't even imagine.
Been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Corypheus was in a warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of
It sounds like the wardens are almost like sleeper agents in a way. Maybe not intentionally, but the minute that Stroud has kind of clicked onto what the truth is, they've kind of realised they had to take action to get him out. That is what it looks like to me, but I could be quite wrong. Anyone from Hawk while I'm here?
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Yeah, blood magic is, yeah. I think we remember, if you cast your memory back to Dark Souls, Dragon Age 2, it was blood magic that did actually end up taking the life of Hawk's mother, so he is very well aware of what blood magic can do. So we need to go to the western approach then. I don't know where this last landmark in Crestwood could be, to be completely honest, unless it's here, potentially. Everywhere else I'm not really sure about, so I think I'm just I'm not gonna bother trying to search it out. Probably not gonna get very far. Right, yeah, so western approach. Oh yeah, we need to get this last door, don't we? I can't believe it's been this long. Wait, do we have it? We have enough shards, don't we? Yeah, because we got them all from Crestwood, right? Was there any in Crestwood? Oh, my memory's terrible. It really is. We can at least try. So if memory serves, we run on ahead a little bit here. I remember this being a bit awkward to get to. Go to the intrinsic pool, and to the right there should be a cave. Here we go. Oh no, we don't have enough shards. Call it off. Call it off. No. No. We still need 6 more shards. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, we'll just go the western approach for now then. Yeah, we'll go there. Because there's requisitions we can try as well. Been a while since we've been here. Oh yes, the lovely desert wastelands. Alright, what's the news?
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This could help us. Inquisitor.
We can fulfill that. Oh, we have to. We'll craft that. And we'll craft that. Anything else? Anything else for some more juicy influence?
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Hey. So many surveys completed. It's beautiful. Anything else?
I've news, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
How much lazarite do we have? Too much. Way too much lazarite. You got any more?
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Oh my god, we still have enough. We still have enough. Oh, it's wonderful. Right, you got any more?
I've news, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Jesus Christ, it's still going. Oh, we do too much harvesting, don't we? Like, way too much harvesting. Come on, what's next?
Could prove useful, sir.
Oh my god, we still have enough. I'm pretty sure we've given 100 pieces of lazarite out.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
There we go. There we go. We've finally run dry of lazarite after all this time. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So, yeah, meet Hakkon Stroud in the western approach. Right. A number of panic wardens are gathering the western approach for reasons unknown. Well, given the current actions of a lot of the wardens, who honestly knows, to be honest with you? Who knows? So it must be that structure over there that they must be gathering at now. I don't think we ever investigated that. Oh, hello. I don't think we ever properly investigated that structure when we were here last week, did we? What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck in the rocks? Get over yourself. Right. Deep mushrooms. Deep mushrooms above ground. That's uncommon. Oh, raiders. Wow, that was absolutely brutal. We just completely squashed them. Who was that? Who shouted that? Like, oh my, wow. Okay, don't stand on a cart if you're around Dory, otherwise he'll mess you up. Yeah, who the hell just shouted, "Oh shit"? Was it one of the bandits? Can only assume it was one of the bandits. That was brilliant. Okay. So let's go and find out what exactly is happening here. Why are the Grey Wardens coming here? Is that them two there? Yes, it is.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic.
Oh.
I hope we can stop them.
So
before more people get hurt.
that's why they're here.
You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Roger, roger. Oh no.
Wait! No.
Oh, who are you?
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Sacrifice.
Have you just opened a rift?
Now find it just as I showed you.
You're making demons. What is this? Right, he is definitely under Corypheus's control. Yeah, he's definitely.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Edamond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
Hell to the no.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of Intermagister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think.
Oh, don't do it.
Wardens, hands up,
No.
hands down.
No, they're already gone.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
I saw this at Redcliffe, yeah.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins.
So those visions were true.
The binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Oh, no, it will not.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Orlais. Now they are bound to my master.
It's a smart plan, but a damn horrible one at the same time.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
So there's no intention of any good here at all. The whole stopping any blights is a lie. That was just a little carrot on a stick. Let the Wardens go. Or you can attack him now and let the Wardens go.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
Oh, you bastard.
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your hand, his gratitude will be...
Oh, you did not factor that in, did you? Not as simple as you thought. Now you are in trouble. Oh, now look who's running away. Right. I'm so sorry, Wardens. I'm so sorry. Did not want to do this. Wow, we completely destroyed them. Like, we properly destroyed them.
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrifice.
Oh, so it was all mages.
What a waste.
Yeah, they were misled.
Eramond lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do.
Oh.
Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Excellent work.
Good thinking. The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Roger that. Oh. That was brutal. That is a sad sight. A letter found on a Grey Warden mage. Mishen, I don't trust this ritual Clarel is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the Chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought Tavin to slavers near the border. This Eramond sounds like everything that's wrong with the Emporium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe, please, sure enough. Oh, if only he'd listened. If only he had listened. Alright, what have we got? What are we finding? Oh great, we found a bottle. That's lovely, that is. Vintage Warden Avvar Griffin Wing Ale. Gold. Damn it. Okay, what have we got? Places. Adamant Fortress. Of all the decisions we Grey Wardens were forced to make over the lean years, withdrawing from the Fortress of Adamant was perhaps the most difficult. It had been built as a bastion against Darkspawn spilling out from the Abyssal Rift, a symbol of how we had done the impossible, pushing those creatures back into the shadows where they belonged. We kept the land safe from further encroachment, but as each new age dawned, memories of our sacrifice became faint, so the entire western approach had become a wasteland, and thus the expense of maintaining the fortress became increasingly difficult to justify. There were no griffins to fill its weirs. Must be like a stable for them of some kind. Too few wardens to man its battlements. Too many good men and women killed by demons creeping through the thin veil. Each visit of the warden commander made it more apparent that Adamant had become a symbol of our decline. Even if Darkspawn still emerged from the chasm, who would they threaten other than the wardens themselves? So in the dawn of the Blessed Age, we sealed the fortress's mighty gates, we left the great griffin statues to tarnish in the blowing sand, retreating to Monsterman with a sense of loss and shame. I returned recently with a small expedition to retrieve supplies, surprised to see it still standing. The dwarves did well by us. I suspect Adamant will remain for ages to come, but should the Order ever return, they will find it difficult to resurrect. Only spirits roam its halls now, alongside the memories of those who gave their lives to protect us all from darkness. So I imagine Adamant's not going to be a friendly place when we get to it soon. There's an entry for that dickhead Tevinter Mage as well, wasn't there? Magister Eramond, my dearest Demetrius, I hope this letter finds you recovered from those ghastly meetings about road repair or import taxes or whatever terribly important work has consumed your time. I applaud your patriotic efforts to maintain the Imperium's infrastructure while the horned beasts to the North Mage bloody war upon us. I've asked before, but you are my closest friend, and now that you have seen the stirrings of our work, I hoped you might reconsider. You cannot think your talents adequately spent on roadwork, Metri. You come from the blood of the Dreamers. My master will restore the Imperium to a greatness it has not seen since our ancestors walked in the Golden City. He will rule not just a nation, but the world. Those who show loyalty now stand to reap the benefits when all the world kneels to the Venatori. Perhaps you are more comfortable with roads when my master returns to Vinter to the glory it deserves. He will be pleased to find the nation well paved. Consider well, my friend. Magister Livius Eramond of Varantium. So he is properly subscribed to the Corypheus bandwagon, to put it lightly. Right. Let's claim this landmark while we're here. Rich old tower. Many Tevinter structures litter the wastelands of southwestern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight, the Imperium expanded through the south at an incredible rate, and the lands farthest from Minrathous became home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation, taking advantage of natural weaknesses in the Vale as well as the distance from the Archon's oversight to try ever more dangerous fields of study. As with Aeonar in Ferelden, the laboratories of Orlais were set upon by the followers of Andraste during the uprising, and little remains of them now save crumbled stone. Yeah, they look a little bit. It does look a little bit disheveled. What's that? The Gate Guardians. And as I walked in the desert, I saw a great armored figure whose form blotted out the sky. At first, I took it to be no more than met the eye, a simple spiked statue. But as I approached, this deceptive icon transformed into a warrior as graceful as it was massive. Its bladed staff leveled at me with energy crackling from its tip. Though my position was hardly optimal, primal magic burned a few feet from my face. I kept my wits and asked this mighty golem to show me mercy. The armoured figure spoke with a voice to make the sky quake and the stars scream. It sought magic to keep itself alive, it said, and the blood of the earth was the energy on which it survived. Having knowledge of the dwarves and the lyrium they provide to our mages, I directed the golem to the mage Atronus, who lived in nearby Paravantium, and it left without another word. That is the inspiration for the Gate Guardians I have designed. As fanciful a tale as it might seem, as for why I have asked that each Guardian cast from my designs be inset with a small lyrium rod, I must primarily state that it is mere fancy. If Hakkon Ishal, gentle autocrat that he is, sees fit to ensure that my statues are known across the Empire, I hear that one shall stand in the western approach. I would treasure the small hope that someday I might see one walk again. Hey, some nice statues, to be fair. Right, okay, on that note, guys, we're going to end this episode here. So next episode, we'll probably pop back to Skyhold. We might actually... Oh, there is a quest there. Well, we might have to go and have a look at that instead. But, yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you all in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.